is 12. I came for when homie heard he told 12. Niggas hate when you shining like a chandelier. Pillow talking to the hell, but I'm still sleeping well. Hop in that hot box and spin your block like Ferris wheel. It ain't never me to slide like every this nail. Skeleton to my top.
Hey babies, it's your girl Jamaya, back at it again with another motherfucking YouTube video. And today, I asked you guys what kind of video you wanted to see. And you guys said a period hygiene routine, or just I'm gonna give you guys what I use on my period and my little routine, you could say, that I do. Now, there's not a whole lot of products. Just a disclaimer, I don't use pads, so I can give you guys like, I don't know how to explain it. I use like the bladder protection things at night, so just a heads up for this video. If you hear me talking about a pad, it's really not a pad, like, if that makes sense. But we're just gonna go ahead and get right into the video. Okay guys, so the first thing that I'm going to be going over is what I use on my period. So we have these, which are the Click Compact Super Plus U by Kotex tampons. I started using tampons when I was in the 9th grade. That's a whole story. Actually, it's not that long, so I'm gonna go ahead and give it to you. I was at the beach with my friends and I got my period and we were going swimming, and I'm like, I've never used one of these before, but I need one because I don't have any pads. Like, I wasn't expecting to get my period. My friend didn't have any pads. All she had was tampons, so I had to learn how to use them. And since then, I have not used tampons. Like, I have to use them every single time I'm on my period now, because sitting in like blood on my pad, like, I can't do it. Some people can. I cannot. Like, it just doesn't sit right with me. So yeah, I use tampons. Now these don't have a whole lot of protection, but these were really cheap at, like, where did we get these from? Food Lion or Publix or something, because, you know, we were ordering stuff because of the pandemic. So they really just look like this, and then they're whatever color. I think they're whatever color the thing is. Yeah, so I just wasted, oh, I'm not wasting it, but this one's blue, looks like this. And yeah, those are those, and these are the protective ones I use. I just have the box. I ran out of these. These are security tampons. You will not leak in these at all. And I have to get Super Plus because dealing with my anemia, I don't know if you guys know what anemia is, but I think it's like when your red blood cell count is like really low, and you need that in your blood because, you know, oxygen and all that other good stuff, and your hemoglobin and all that other stuff. There's a whole lot that goes into anemia, but yeah, it makes me bleed more. And also, I'm just a heavy bleeder. So I use Super Plus tampons. I don't even know if there's a size bigger than Super Plus, but I know these are what I use, and they don't leak at all. And when I do leak, I use these panty liners. I'm gonna show you guys just so you know exactly what it is I'm using. I don't know the name of these. I honestly just get whatever super long panty liners I find at like Dollar General. I just get this and then get my underwear, and then we're good. Now, as far as underwear, I don't really want to show you guys my underwear, but I have a few, like, only thing I wear is Victoria's Secret or like pink underwear, and I have some pairs of underwear that I use for when I'm on my period, but they're usually like super thin, and I hate that. So I usually just get like whatever pair of Victoria's Secret underwear, pink, whatever, and the older ones that I have, and I use those. Or like if I have like a black pair, I'll use that, especially if it's black. The main thing I use on my period is black underwear, because colorful stuff, especially if it has like a stain on it, you can still see it once like the stain is washed out, like if it's still there. With the black one, even if the stain is there, you will not be able to see it like at all. Okay, the next thing, which I feel like is one of the most important things, are just some wipes. Now, these ones, my mom has them for my sister. Literally, you can use whatever wipes you want. I know these ones don't have any fragrances on them. Like, they're not scented, none of that extra additive stuff. It's just a plain wipe. Those are what you want to use, because you do not, and I repeat, you do not want to knock off your pH balance, because once you do that, especially while you're on your period, I just feel like that's just not okay at all. So get a nice unscented wipe to use for down there, ladies. This is especially for my younger ones, because I promise you, I did not know for the longest that you could not use scented soap down there. Like, I was using body wash, and once I finally got older and started watching YouTube videos, then I'm sorry. Then I started realizing it because, sis, you don't want to do that. That's going to knock your pH balance like all the way off. But good thing I didn't have any problems since I was like really young, but still. The next thing, and my soap is still kind of wet, is my soap. Now, I put this in all of my videos that I use anything dealing with hygiene routine now. That is my Yanni Delight bar from Carmen Lamb Naturals. I'm gonna leave a link to it in the description, and I have a nice little code for you guys. My code is Jemiah10, and you will get 10% off your purchase. Now, the soaps are already cheap as it is, and shipping is literally only like $5. So if you get a $9 bar of soap, by the time you end it, it'll probably be like $6. With shipping, it's like $11. And the soap lasts for a while. Like, I've been using this like crazy lately just because I hadn't had it for so long, and it just makes me feel so clean. Like, I don't think you guys understand. Like, it has like a pepperminty feel, and it just makes you feel like squeaky clean. Like, I don't think you guys understand. Like, that's the best soap to use. Just make sure, ladies, that you're not getting it in the hole, okay? You're going around, no inside. Please don't put it inside. Please. And I'm not even gonna go into that. We're gonna get into that in another video. But yeah, these are basically what I use on a daily basis when it comes to that. Also, just in case you guys want to know like medicine wise what I use, I don't know where the cap to this is, honestly. Oh, here it is. Okay, we're gonna put that back on. So I use Excedrin or any migraine type of medicine. The just regular like migraine version of this is bomb. Any extra strength migraine medicine is bomb. I have not tried Midol yet. I know a whole bunch of ladies tried that, but I have not. So if that works for you too and you have really bad cramps, please let me know. Please let me know, because baby, I need it. This Excedrin knocks it out in literally like 30 minutes. Like, you have to make sure though you take it with a whole bunch of water so it'll actually start breaking itself down, because if not, then it's not going to do anything. And also, I take my iron pills. Now, if you are the type of person that when you start losing blood, you start getting really dizzy, you might have low iron, or honestly just the fact that you're losing blood could be making you feel a little woozy. So I suggest taking iron pills. Now, don't take me like word for word on this, because I know some people don't need extra iron, but I am anemic for one. I've had prescribed iron pills before. I ran out of those, so now I take these to help with me. I get really dizzy and I have vertigo. Like, I will literally pass out if my iron levels are too low, so I have to take iron supplements. But some people don't have to. But if you do have that issue, I definitely look into taking some, but of course ask your doctor before you do so. I'm pretty sure that's it as far as medicine. You can also take primrose pills for your skin. Now, I don't know if you can tell, but I started breaking out a little bit, and I do that every single time my period comes along, but it's starting to clear back up, so I'm not really worried about it anymore. As long as my skin is gonna get back to looking like how it was before, I'm gonna be a-okay. Now on to the actual routine that I use. So I make sure that I shower at least once a day. Now, sometimes, especially when I went to school, I'd have to shower as soon as I got home from school and then right before I went to sleep. And I hate showering in the morning. It's just so much extra work, and then I have to wake up earlier than I usually do. And especially because I have to go to school at like 6 o'clock, 6:30. That's literally me waking up at like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, and I can't do that. So yeah, I take showers often. I always stay in the shower for a long time. My parents had that issue with me. If you're wondering why one earring is bigger than the other one, I lost one, so just in case. I'm sorry, I want to put my shades back on just because I feel bougie. But okay, what was I talking about? Yeah, dealing with showering and all of that good stuff. Like, make sure you're just staying extra clean. Like, I stay in the shower for a long time, not even gonna hold you. Like 95% of the time I'm sitting there on my phone just chilling, because I used to take baths, so I'm used to relaxing. But now that I take showers all the time, I just sit there, and I literally will clean the bottom of my bathtub out and just sit there. Like, I can't stand in the shower anymore. I don't stand in the shower anymore. I will stand like right when I'm getting ready to wash like all the soap and stuff off, but other than that, I sit. Mainly because I'm lazy too, especially when I'm on my period. I like to let the water just fall on my abdomen area just because it feels nice, and the hot steam, it just makes it all better. Okay, I think I'm done being bougie for right now. The next thing, dealing with like your abdomen area, baby, when I go to sleep, I know you're not supposed to use it when you're going to sleep because it could burn you, but I use my heating pad and I put it on my stomach. I crank it all the way up. Sometimes I get my parents' fan, especially on the first 2 days of my period. I definitely need a fan in here because I need my heating pad cranked entirely all the way up. I drink ice water. Like I be going through it, guys. I'm like crying. Like, it's so painful. All my ladies know it gets like those first couple days, if your periods are really bad, are like the worst pain ever. Like, makes me scared to give birth type, like later on in life. Like, I cannot. But yeah, don't forget to change your tampons or change your pads every couple of hours. I know sometimes I get so lazy that I will literally wait like the entire 7 to 8 hours to change it. Sometimes I'll do it before, sometimes I'll do just a tad bit afterwards, because I will forget, or like say I'll like end up like taking a nap or something, so then I'll have to set an alarm just to make sure I take it out, because toxic shock syndrome, that's the first time I've said that without stuttering, period. Toxic shock syndrome is real and it can be fatal, so, and I'm terrified of that, but I cannot not use tampons, so I make sure that I'm taking it out when I need to take it, because nobody wants to die on their period. So yes ma'am, that's basically it. Like, I use my wipes every single time I change. And when you, please, let's go through a little thing. So when I have my tampon, I'll take it out, I'll get like some tissue or whatever, and this is a TMI, but I mean, this is for my ladies anyway, so period. I take like tissue, I roll it up on my hand like this, I put the tampon in, then I take my hand out, I wrap the rest of the tissue around it, and then I put it into the trash can. Now, once I actually insert it, and I like, once you put it in and you take it out, I literally just get it, put it back in here, put the cap, like put the, if I haven't torn it all the way off, I'll just do like this, and then I'll put it in the trash can, wash my hands, and same thing with taking them out, wash my hands afterwards, and then you're good. Just make sure that literally you're doing all of this over the toilet just to like prevent any leaks and stuff once you're taking it out and putting them in, obviously. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, it's really simple, really easy. Make sure you're changing your pads at like literally as much as you can, to the point where if you're feeling uncomfortable, you're like, okay, I need to go do it right now. Make sure you have them in your purse with you if you're going anywhere, in your school bag, all of that, in your car, like anywhere that you feel like you might need them just in case of an emergency. Keep them with you. Do not try to feel like embarrassed and ashamed, because I know I have a whole bag that I keep my pads and stuff in. I keep pads in there. I keep my I'll definitely do a video on this when school starts back. I keep my pads in there. I keep an extra pair of underwear. I keep like hair ties, floss sticks, like all that stuff that you need to be clean. Like, don't be ashamed of that. And don't be in the bathroom opening your pad up all slow. Like, baby, you better rip that thing off. Don't care what those little girls are saying in there. Oh, she's on her period. Yeah, I am, baby. And are you on yours? Did you miss it, sis? Period. I hate when girls do that. Like, that irks me. Like, baby, everybody gets their period. Don't be ashamed of something that is natural. If the whole bathroom gotta know you on your period, let them know you on your period. Like, it don't matter. At least you have one. At least you're not pregnant. Now, there's nothing wrong with being pregnant. Don't get me wrong there. If it happens, it happens. But some people just aren't careful. Be careful. Use protection. I don't know what the hell. I'm just saying, be safe out there, guys. Be clean, be healthy, be the best you that you can be. I'm about to end this video right here. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Oh wait, actually, I didn't even go over my night routine. At nighttime, when I do not have my pad, when I do not have my tampon in, because of course I can't sleep with it in, because I do sleep for way longer than 7 to 8 hours. I put on like little mini pads now. This sucks so bad because I haven't been able to go to the store because of the whole pandemic thing and get my pads with the wings, like my overnight pads. But I've been using like these pads that my grandma gave me. Now they don't have wings, which sucks, but like when I lay down like to go to sleep at night, I'm pretty sure like most girls do this, I put down either a towel or a blanket. Usually I use my own blankets because most of our towels are white and I don't want to stain any towels because I just feel like that's so wrong. Like I feel bad. So yeah, I put down a blanket, like one of my dark blue blankets, and I put that down before I go to sleep just in case there's any leaks or any spills or anything, so it won't get on my sheets, it won't get on my mattress, like none of that. And that's what I use to protect myself. Now I heavily suggest pads with wings if you do wear pads, and especially at nighttime. And make sure at night you're wearing the overnight pads if you have a heavy flow, or even if you don't have a heavy flow. Just like if you feel like you need the overnight pads, use the overnight pads because they're thicker, they hold more, because you're going to be sleeping and literally staying in one position for a very long time, and you want to make sure that it doesn't go anywhere else but that pad, like not on your bed, not on your clothes, none of that. So yeah. And like I said, just remember, in the morning, make sure you clean yourself up, make sure you shower, focusing extra down there, not being rough or anything, just making sure she's all clean after sitting in all of that stuff all night, okay? And once you're done with that, baby, you should be good. No fragrances, you don't need no fragrance wipes, you don't need no summer's eve, you don't need nothing but either this soap right here, which is going to be in the description box below, or some water. Some people don't even like to use soap, and that's okay because she doesn't need soap. Honestly, she doesn't need it. This one is just pH balancing, so it'll make sure that everything down there is okay. It will not knock anything off. Same with water. Any other soap, there's a possibility that it can knock something off. And make sure you're not getting water inside there, because like don't like purposely like put water in there, because water's acidity, I just spit everywhere, water's acidity and your V area's acidity, they're totally different, and that can literally knock off your pH balance. She's very sensitive down there. You want to make sure that you're only using stuff that is going to benefit her and make her glow and be all healthy and smiling and junk. Like, you got to make sure she's okay, because a healthy V is a healthy person, period. If something's wrong down here, like, I don't feel good, period. Like, that's why when most people are on their periods, like, they feel so crappy, like, because she's not normal. But it's okay though, it's natural, it's normal. I mean, it's natural to occur, like it's normal to occur, but of course she's not how she normally is like the rest of the months. But yeah, that's literally all I have for today. If you want to do a more in-depth version once I get my pads and stuff, then I will most definitely do that. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.